How do? And welcome. Hot day today in the spook house. That's why I'm doing these videos here early in the morning before it gets too hot. Because like I said, we don't have AC in the house. We have ACs in our rooms, so we sleep well. AC in my office here. But the problem is I can't run my AC in my office because there's too much noise and it drowns out my sound. So I can't do that. But hey, welcome. How y'all doing? Hopefully you enjoyed your 4th of July. Hopefully you all have your all 10 fingers, and for that matter, hands or arms, for that matter. Um, uh, so if you're new to the channel, which I'm hoping you are, I like to bring in new people. What's that noise? Is that like a fucking bird or something? Like, who knows? Who knows? Um, I'm a 30-year paranormal investigator. We have our own group, Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunter Society. What the fuck is that noise? You all hear it, right? Huh. I'm hearing it. It sounds like a chirping sound. So, anyways, 30-year paranormal investigator, and I don't like how the general public is misled about the paranormal. So, I'm taking my experience in the field, actual experience in the field, to give my honest opinion on paranormal videos that you can find on the internet. So I'm trying to not educate but inform people that this is the real paranormal, not what you see on, TikTok and all the other, social media places. So today I'm reacting to KingFrostmare, and it is the scariest videos of demonic activity caught. Now, I believe that that demonic activity, or demons, whatever call it, is made up for likes, for views, and to go viral. I really do. We have never in our 30 years, and we've been in graveyards, we've been in Waverly Hills Sanitarium, we've been to the Villisca Axe Murder House, we've been to the Queen Mary, we've been to Alcatraz, we've been to the Sarah Winchester House. That was cool. We've been to the Ohio State Reformatory. We have been in haunted houses. We have been in haunted funeral homes. Never once have we encountered a demon or demonic or a dark, evil, demonic presence. So I'm interested to see what this video does. So if you haven't already, please go to KingFrostmare. I want to make sure I was doing it right. KingFrostmare. Go to his site, like and subscribe. I already have. Thank you very much. And then when you're at it, come back here, watch me talk for a few more minutes, and then like and subscribe me too, please. I would appreciate it, and it is free of charge. Doesn't cost you a penny. A penny. All right. And actually, pennies are obsolete now, which is it's about fucking time. No one uses pennies either. So, anyways, without further ado, oh, and we are still doing the Randolph County Asylum in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, we will be on the road to Ohio to. But wait a minute. I thought you said that it's in Indiana. It is. But Buc-ee's. We're going to Buc-ee's, baby. I'm getting a beaver. I collect stuffed animals. I want me a stuffed beaver to put in my office. Maybe some food, maybe a t-shirt. I'm looking forward to it. And then it's an hour from Buc-ee's to the asylum, which we have overnight from 6 o'clock at night until the following day at 10 in the morning. We can sleep there, but who the fuck sleeps, right? When we're doing an all-night investigation. I sure the fuck don't. So anyways, without further ado, let's do this. All right, KingFrostmare. Demonic activity. Let's see what you got.
Hello, everybody.
Now, I know that's fake as fuck, but can you imagine seeing that shit in the graveyard? Oh man, you would shit yourself.
Time for scary and disturbing encounters that you can never watch alone.
No, you cannot. Hey, KingFrostmare, how you doing, buddy? Let me move my shit over here.
An officer began detecting unusual and mysterious sounds while monitoring an aging facility. He also reported occasional unexplained silhouettes that left him puzzled. The clip you're about to see shows what might be behind these eerie occurrences.
This is a cop. Don't whisper. So is that reflecting off of something, I assume, then? Oh, that's not reflecting. That's a light. That's interesting. But is there a mirror there? That's the only thing. Is there anything that could reflect off of that? You gotta be careful. When you get shit reflecting, you gotta be careful.
This footage appears to have recorded something truly baffling.
What? How the fuck do you see something off of that?
Quite a few people suggest this might actually be extraterrestrials making contact.
I don't... Oh,
Then, for some unknown purpose, they appear to be
Oh.
drawn to this location.
interesting. If that's real, that's interesting. But why there? Huh. Did he get abducted? I'm curious. So, but okay, but who's filming him? If he's doing that, who's filming him? Interesting, though. It's interesting. See, I didn't see
Is
that
this
shit
actually happening, or is there another explanation for
until
these
he paused
events?
it. Once he paused it, you can see it very, very, very clear. Interesting. Our grandfather. Starting off good. Starting off good,
Now to a
KingFrostmare.
really disturbing case. Chess and his wife were sleeping in what had been his
He's
grandfather's
awake.
house, who
He's
had recently
awake.
passed away
It's a
during
lie.
the early morning hours. While they were completely alone, something unsettling began to happen. Pay close attention to what follows.
I'm
Me
paying
and
attention.
my wife were staying at
Oh.
her grandpa's house
Why?
that he recently passed away
How
in.
you doing? You okay?
Why the fuck do you use those goddamn, excuse my French, irritating voices on Facebook? Oh, wait, we stay at my father's house because Jesus, yeah, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard, man. Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
Carry on.
You look
We
freaked
kept
out.
hearing the bedroom door trying to open.
So,
So why not use your real voice? You're already fucking talking. Why do you have to use that irritating default female voice for? At least make it British. Right, love? At least make it British, love. Yeah, there you go. Of course, that was a man's voice, but still, you get the picture.
we were just going to bed and we're not.
It doesn't sound like a door.
Let me
Sounds
just
like
show
someone's getting freaky, man, on the bed. Ooh, the doors are actually, you can actually,
Literally had to put
you can
back up
actually see the
against
door, like,
because we're not sure.
bend. Well, that's interesting. Wouldn't that be cool
We
if his,
weren't going to stay here anymore
Jesus
because it
Christ.
got worse.
If-
It was time
if
to go.
if his grandparents, his grandfather was there,
We're literally just.
standing there, he
I
would
packed
shit
up our
himself.
things and took my wife to the car and came back to grab our stuff
God, that's
and
so
left the bedroom
irritating.
door open behind me.
That's
In a chilling
irritating.
manner, the door begins to move as if someone was behind it, trying to force it open. The couple, not fully understanding what was happening and fearing things might get worse, decided to quickly pack up and leave the house. However, it was at that exact moment when the phenomenon manifested itself once more, even more persistently and frightening. Watch what happens next.
I'm
Okay,
waiting.
so we're leaving.
I'm waiting with
we
bated
got
breath.
all of our stuff packed. Oh.
But so you have this golden opportunity to set up fucking cameras,
Okay. Yeah, we're out here.
set up
Right to
live
your damn
cams,
car. I'm
and make
leaving.
money off of this shit.
I don't know what's going on.
A door closed inexplicably behind Chess. Some believe this could be the grandfather's spirit.
Yeah, get
However,
the fuck
others
out of my
think
house.
It might be an entity that could have taken advantage of the grandfather's departure to claim its place in the house.
No,
But
that don't
what
happen.
do you believe?
Haunted workplace. I work at a haunted place, man.
Shifting our attention to Dustin.
I shit you not. I shit you not. I work in Michigan. Let's put it that way. And we have lost like 6 people to either cancer or suicide in the 28 years that I've been there. 28 years in August. You be sitting there doing stuff down the corner of your eye, you'll see movement. Just the other day, I saw a movement, and I was waiting for someone to come up and talk to me, and there was nobody there. So yeah,
Lee Fraser, who
It
continues working those isolated overnight shifts at an aging diner nestled in the Appalachian Mountains
Appalachian.
that many claim is haunted. This
Appalachian.
particular evening started off like any other, with
Oh, I
him
see him.
sharing his thoughts and recording his regular nighttime duties,
me.
until something unnerving disrupted his routine.
disrupted.
Okay. Coffee.
Yep.
It's made.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I've seen this.
well, whenever I say make coffee, it means I have to.
But we'll
I
still
need
watch
just
it.
to press the button. But
Yeah,
I have to,
it's not like making coffee in the old days, man. We had the percolator, the
I
ground.
don't
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
that. You
But
know,
now they have the Keurig.
like they don't pay me enough, honestly. But
At least he has the right shirt on for the 4th of July weekend. The American flag. Come on. See, to me, my biggest thing is the reaction of the people taking the video. And when you are trying to act overly scared, or like what he's doing, trying to be scared, that's red flags to me.
Following his exploration of some eerie sounds in one of the dining areas,
Just my opinion.
Dustin makes a hasty exit, completely unaware
Because most of the people that we encountered during our investigations were legitimately scared, like homeowners and stuff, legitimately scared. You know, they're not posting videos going, I'm scared. Yeah, but I talked through this fucker, so let me go back.
that a frightening ant
Let me go back. Trying to pause it.
Following his exploration of some eerie sounds in one of the dining areas, Dustin makes a hasty exit,
Yeah, look at that shit. But see, that almost looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, that looks like the nun from The Conjuring 2. And the nun 1 and 2. But does that not look like, and dude, you can tell, okay. This is the shit that pisses me off. Look at this. Okay. You can see that it's a mask. You can see the face underneath the mask. Okay. Look at this shit. You have the mask. Okay. But you can see the dude's mouth. I'm assuming it's a dude. You can see the dude's. Now I'm looking up here because it's a bigger screen, but I can look down here. No, up here is easier. You can see the chin. Okay. This is a mask. Either a mask. Yeah, it has a mask because you can see the line on his cheek right there. So yeah, this is the shit that pisses me off. That obviously is fucking fake.
completely unaware that a frightening entity was
It's not
lurking
entity,
much
it's
nearer
fake.
than he realized at the moment.
You can see it's fake ahead. Yeah.
But the strange occurrences don't end there.
Just reviews. See, yeah. This is the stuff that irritates me when they try to portray this as the paranormal. This is obviously paranormal entertainment. So, is it entertaining? Yeah, it's entertaining. It's also fake as hell. So. But each their own, right? Right. I can't fix the paranormal world in one day, man. So. Die. It's the same one again. So if you saw that shit, would you sit there and try to get a better angle, or would you get the hell out? 99.99999 of the people would get the hell out. Entertainment. It's entertaining there, Dustin Lee. but it's fake. Put your camera on. Your camera's upside down, buddy. Your camera is upside down, buddy. There it is. Nah. You don't go
Remains
get a better
mystery
view.
what occurred in the final moments of the footage and why the camera appeared to end up inside the microwave, but numerous viewers suggested these supernatural figures could explain Dustin's odd actions. Could this be genuine evidence?
No.
Or are we simply witnessing a well-crafted hoax?
Yeah.
Share
it's
your thoughts in the comment section.
It's a fucking hoax, man. Come on, seriously. Haunted taxi. I think I saw this one. This was in
This footage was
Japan,
allegedly
I think?
recorded by a visitor who took a taxi across a bridge rumored to be haunted. Local legends
Wrong
claim
one.
that spirits can occasionally be seen roaming this ancient
one I thought.
crossings. As luck would have it, the passenger captured something rather unusual. Try to catch it if you can.
Catch me if you can, baby. Well, he's speeding. Give him a ticket. It's about ready to happen. It's about ready. What?
At the time, no one spotted
dude,
anything
seriously?
strange, but upon
Seriously?
review, the traveler
No.
apparently documented a spectral hand
No,
clutching
no,
the
no,
driver's
no,
shoulder
no.
before vanishing seconds later. A truly chilling encounter. No one could provide a logical explanation for what happened. What do you think might account for this mysterious occurrence?
Was there a cut?
As luck would have it, the passenger captured something rather unusual. Try to catch it if you can.
No, I saw it. I'm seeing if there's a cut, an obvious cut.
At the time, no one spotted anything
Don't see no
strange, but
obvious
upon
cut.
review, the traveler
I don't
apparently
know about that.
documented a spectral hand clutching the driver's shoulder before vanishing seconds later. A
Like, if you
truly
have-
chilling
if
encounter.
you have a dirty
no one
mind-
could provide a logical explanation for what happened. What do you
I'm
think
thinking of
might
something,
account
but
for this mysterious
I don't wanna say
occurrence?
what it is. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't see a cut, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In the fields.
Moving on to another puzzling piece of footage.
Oh.
A couple's dashboard camera recorded a truly mysterious event, to put it mildly. According to
Okay.
their account, the young man had misplaced his phone earlier that day while venturing into one of the cornfields alongside the road. After briefly
Ooh.
searching, they
What were they
headed back
doing
to
in
their
the
vehicle,
cornfields?
completely oblivious
Dirty
that the
minded.
dashcam had recorded something really eerie.
Okay. Like her shoes. I think she has on. Oh, I thought it was kids. Nah, I think they're. I don't know what they are. I thought they were kids. I didn't see shit. Did anybody see anything? What the hell is that?
It bears a striking resemblance to a woman hunched over, and what makes it even more bizarre is that she
What? Hunched over my ass. She's fucking bent over, buddy. She's bent over at the waist, looking up. Either she has a really good chiropractor, because I think she's looking up, dude. I don't think she's bent over. I think she's looking up. That's kind of fucked up.
seemed to materialize from nowhere. Neither of them had any knowledge this incident had taken
Oh yeah, no, she's looking up because look, because if she was looking down, she would still have hair on the back of her head. See this? That would be hair. So she's, yeah, she's like this. Oh God. Yeah, that's weird.
place. They discovered the recording purely by chance while reviewing the
Yeah,
footage
she ain't
for
bending
something
over.
completely
She's bending
unrelated.
up.
Or was something more supernatural at work here?
And that's weird. I mean, you can bend like that, but Jesus, I would be in traction for a week. Lonely forest. Lonely
The
teardrops.
following video stems from the Philippines and a pair of young women who had decided to walk through the
PI.
forest paths, separated from their friends for a few minutes
Uh-oh.
to take some photos.
Separation.
They never imagined those few minutes would lead to one of the most unsettling experiences of their lives.
Naliligaw. Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Just yell. Say, hey dudes, where you at?
Habulin. Kasi maliligaw kami.
What did I miss? I missed something.
Malayo na sila.
I missed something. What did I miss?
Wala na.
Again, why would you be taping yourself if you're lost? I would be like worrying about where the fuck I was at.
Did you notice?
No.
Someone or something can be seen behind them, as if it were following them. A strange shadowy figure trailing them as they ran down the lonely
That's her.
path.
That is
However,
her
the most
friend.
bizarre fact is that within seconds, during a simple camera move, the figure simply vanishes.
Because it's
the
the
women
angle
state that they
of
never
where
saw
she's at.
anyone in the vicinity. They were certain they were running alone, and
No.
to this day,
It
they
was-
don't know exactly
it's the
what
light
it
from the
was
camera.
that seemed to be following them on the path. Fortunately, minutes later, they would reunite with their
yeah.
group of friends and share their experience.
That can be explained. Because
One of their companions, whilst reviewing the recording, was the one who noticed the strange
But,
presence
again,
and
why would
told
you
a
be-
chilling story. They had heard from locals about the appearance of the unnamed one, a cadaverous person in a dark robe who follows hikers.
we have one of those at work. The one that shall remain nameless.
Fortunately, they never stopped moving, because otherwise it is said that this manifestation makes you get lost on the path and traps you on its trails. Of course, this could all just be tales, but they have simply no explanation for this weird
That's
sighting.
the camera. The camera light. The angle. See? And the angle. Yeah. The night job. I
The
work
following
nights.
case took place inside a supermarket in Mexico and was documented
Mexico.
by Angel Alfaro, who works as a night watchman within the facility. He had never before
Mexico.
experienced anything paranormal. However, everything would change one early morning when out of nowhere he began hearing strange noises that prompted him to take out his phone.
Changes. Turn way
Jenny, hoy sí voy a
around.
dormir mañana. Sí
Changes.
pasa. Ya está, Jenny.
Get out. You're in my house.
A la bestia. Puta, a la vez mi corazón. ¿No? Este pinche ruidazo.
Change. Now that song's in my head. And you're welcome. If you
Mire,
can
banda,
hear it.
¿se entendió esto?
What came from here? I'm talking too much and not paying attention. It's almost like you see one video of a supermarket that's empty at night, and you pretty much see them all, you know? Actually, that looks like it might be a hardware store. That's a
No,
paint
sácate.
mixer. Let's get out. You just left the fucker on. Yeah. So far, I have not seen anything demonic. Personally. Or anything that could be classified as demonic. Personally.
He finds the paint machine turned on. While the machine might be programmed, who or what could have caused the noise at the beginning of the video? That night would simply remain a strange event for which he found no explanation. But he also didn't want to investigate further to avoid feeling frightened during work. However, nights after,
Yeah,
it
but no
seemed
one's
that
there.
whatever it was,
He's by
manifested
himself.
again.
So he looks frightened. Who the fuck's gonna notice? Are we gonna have a peeker? I think we're gonna have a peeker. No, did not see it, buddy. If you have to circle it, it's not that obvious. Is that a balloon? It just could be the AC kicked on or something. Oh, it's. Wait a minute. It all depends on how that sign's attached. Is it attached to a
That
can
sign
slide?
was moving inexplicably,
Yeah, I
maybe
saw
an
that.
air current, but it's
Mhm.
curious that only this particular sign was swaying, and
Well,
none
it
of the adjacent ones
depends
were
on
doing
where the
so.
current's coming
But this
from.
wasn't the most disturbing part. The following early mornings would become increasingly intense.
Okay. Again, those can be pre-programmed. They have a demo mode.
Ve,
See? I saw. See, and how the fuck would you see that?
sospecha.
How would you see that unless you knew it was going to happen, right? Red flags.
Güey, atrás de mí, güey, no.
See, the whole thing with me is I think logically. I don't think. Well, a lot of people will tell you that I don't think, but but it's like I think logically. I'm like, okay, why would he be? Why would he? Unless he walked past it and he saw it, the light on that speaker. If you're on the other side of the store or you're wherever in the store, you're not going to see that. But then to get up in front of it with a picture, do you see? Yeah. See, I think logically, I don't think, wow, that's paranormal. Being an investigator, your first duty as a paranormal investigator is to rule everything out. You don't take anything for face value. If you get a high EMF reading, you try to figure out why. If your motion sensor went off, okay, did anyone walk in front of it from the group? EVP, okay, that sounds like it could be EVP, but it could be someone whispering. See where I'm going with this?
No, güey, se
This
empezó
would be
el
on my
cuerpo bien
thumbnail.
feo.
You watch. You watch. Paranormal investigator so shocked.
Whatever was
You
there
watch.
seemed to be trying to communicate through electrical equipment, in this case a speaker. It's
Which-
quite common for supernatural energy
It is.
manifestations
It is.
to
I
somehow
will
take
agree with
control
that.
of these devices in order to try to attract attention and
I
in many cases deliver a message to
I will agree
whoever
with
is
that.
nearby. In
I will
fact,
agree with that
nights
statement.
later, while this guard was talking on the phone and live streaming, something happened that he never even noticed himself, but people began alerting him in the comments.
Protección de activo, carnal.
Was for protection.
Pues sí, algunos pues depende, pues tienes descuento, 10% de descuento.
A strange moaning could be heard. Some thought it could be the spirit of a person who might have passed away in this place, behind him, and is trying to communicate. Others recommended that he take precautions because it could be the beginning of something that
Or it
not
could have been
only
added on
inhabits
in
the
editing.
supermarket, but could now be following him wherever he goes. Do you think this is possible? How else could we explain all this activity?
Edited in. Strange temple. My body is
This
a
footage
temple.
dates back to the early 2000s and was reportedly shared by a group of
Not really.
friends
Not really.
exploring an urban legend. According to local tales, this house had been the site of numerous sinister rituals in the past, with spirits from long-forgotten eras still
That's a
occasionally
house?
making appearances today. Naturally, the group dismissed these ghost stories as fiction. They focused their investigation on one particular room that, according to their account, gave them an unusual feeling. While examining the collapsed floor, something strange manifested in the background.
come on, seriously? That has a million red flags. That's fake as hell.
A see-through figure emerges from the floorboards. It has two
Oh
dark
my
voids where
God.
the eyes should be, causing the person filming to back away in terror. This
Oh my
experience
God.
convinced the group they had encountered a genuine apparition.
That's
Could there be
fake.
some truth to this? Perhaps
No.
those ghost stories weren't just stories after all.
Nah,
Or what-
dude. Entertaining but fake as hell. The Haunting. Our episode
User
was
El
A
Gab
Haunting on
recently
TV.
moved into a new apartment and claims he's been experiencing numerous supernatural events since settling in. Living
Okay.
alone, he notes that similar occurrences took place in his old house, but they weren't as intense. One day, while
They followed
recording a
him.
video to explain his absence to his followers, something strange happens.
Amigos, no he podido subir Spotlight ni contenido aquí en Snapchat porque me estoy mudando. Apenas acabo de llegar a este departamento completamente nuevo, de verdad, mil disculpas. Pero ya les prometo que ahora sí, en estos días, voy a... Estoy solo y me acaban de cerrar la puerta que está atrás de mí, que es la del baño. No es la primera vez que me pasa, justo eso les iba a decir.
But how do we
No
know
es la
you're
primera
home
vez que
alone?
me pasa. No es la primera vez que me pasa, se los juro.
You can say you
No hay
are,
nadie.
but it don't mean you are.
No hay nadie.
Nice crapper though.
No es la primera vez que me pasa. No.
Good size crapper.
The bathroom door behind him slams shut on its own. Another night, he wakes up around 3 a.m. to unsettling noises. Grabbing his phone to document the situation,
course,
he
you have to
ventures
document
out
it
to
if it's social
investigate
media.
and captures something truly chilling.
Son las 3:30 de la noche
Like, I'm
y
not
estoy
trying to be a
escuchando
dick,
ruidos
it's just-
muy extraños.
This stuff irritates me
Lo
when
más
they're obviously
perturbador de
faking stuff.
todo es que la luz del baño está prendida.
And people take
Y
it as
no hay
gospel.
nadie.
You know, they take it as being,
hay
that's
nadie.
how the paranormal is.
Voy a apagarla,
And it's not.
que neta me está dando miedo.
It's the small shit,
Hay alguien al fondo.
you know? Things moving,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
might hear
yeah.
voices.
Hay alguien al fondo.
You might see something.
Ya no hay nadie.
But not anything like this where things are moving, shit's open all at one time.
Ahí está. ¿Pero
Where?
por qué?
Where?
Si la prendo desaparece. No hay nada.
Okay.
No hay nada.
Turn it off again.
He notices the bathroom lights are on. As he approaches to turn them off, he spots a dark, eerie figure with a pale gray face standing by the door. However, when he flips on the lights, the figure vanishes without a trace. Frightened, he decides to leave the lights on for comfort and tries to go back to sleep. Unfortunately, he's soon awakened again by more disturbing sounds, this time coming from above him.
Too over the top. Too over the top. If you weren't sitting there patting like a dog that's hot, I might believe you. But I'm scared.
No hay nadie. No hay nadie.
I'm sorry.
Y esto tiene candado, no se puede abrir.
I'm sorry.
No se puede abrir.
I should not make fun of people, but
Ay, yo ya me voy de aquí.
just for a
Determined to
fact, man.
find the source,
I'm leaving
he heads
here.
up the stairs, only to find the attic door swinging open by itself. A creepy figure briefly peeks out from the door before disappearing.
Oh, there was a peeker. I didn't
But
see
when
the
he goes to
peeker.
investigate, there's no one to find the source. He heads up the stairs, only to find the attic door swinging open by itself.
And we had a peeker. We have a
A
peeker.
creepy
I
figure
missed the
briefly peeks
peeker.
out from the door before
I
disappearing.
missed the peeker.
But when he goes
Shame
to
on me.
investigate, there's no one there. A few days later, the power goes out,
Peeker.
prompting him to light candles around his home. As he does, he starts hearing spooky noises coming from outside. What he sees next is truly terrifying.
Like a
Hace un
candle
rato se
in
me
the
fue la luz.
wind.
Y he estado escuchando
That's
ruidos
what happens when
muy
you don't pay the
extraños
bill,
afuera. Prendí unas velas, pero ya me dio miedo salir, porque ya los ruidos ya empeoraron. Hay alguien parado. Hay alguien parado.
Really? I didn't see shit,
Hay
dude.
alguien parado. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Quién eres?
Oh, right there.
Se le ve la cara pálida. Se le ve la cara pálida. ¿Quién eres? Por favor, ya déjame.
That's
Ya
just his
déjame.
cousin. I mean, seriously, would you do that shit? No, you would run like hell.
No hay nada. No hay nada.
Run to the hills,
Right next
man.
to the bathroom, he spots a silhouette covered by a black sheet,
No,
as
I'm
if
sorry.
a person were hiding beneath it. But when he pulls the sheet away,
I think
he
I saw a cut.
discovers there's no one there. This experience frightens him so much
think I saw a
that he
little bit of
decides
cut.
to call someone to bless his apartment. So
They didn't call
was
us.
this a genuine ghost encounter, or simply a well-crafted hoax?
Yeah, it's
What
hoax,
do you
man.
think?
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I'll give him that. CCTV scare. In case you're wondering, that over in the UK they call it CCTV, which is closed circuit television. It's like our Ring camera here.
Now, there's a security recording that shows something quite strange. There appear to be two children walking in a pretty odd manner.
What? Oh, I ain't seen this one. What the fuck? Where's the legs at? How do you know? That's weird. That's weird.
Looking at the footage from the security camera, which was installed right outside a house, we notice those two figures passing by extremely quickly. Some people think that these could be goblins, others say they could be ghosts, while some comment that they might simply be ordinary children. Maybe just a glitch of the camera, but I find it's pretty odd.
I don't think it's a glitch. That's weird shit. That's weird. That one's weird. I will give him that one. In this house. This house.
This is an older recording taken by a
this,
young man inside his grandparents' house. He mentions it's around 3 a.m. when he started hearing strange noises. He also mentions that he heard a woman speaking.
He
and
doesn't look
filled
that
with
old.
courage,
Why is he up
grabs
at
his
3 o'clock in the
camera and
morning?
decides to investigate the area.
Just asking. Asking for a friend.
It's like 3 in the morning right now, and I swear to God, I just heard someone talking down our hall,
He looks really wide awake for 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
and there's no one home right now because my grandparents are out of town for the weekend. So I'm gonna go investigate.
So you're by yourself in the house by yourself? You can't be more than, what, 14, 15 years old? Give him balls. He's going to investigate. But he took his camera. Or his phone, whatever.
What the hell?
Cut.
Do you guys hear that?
See, that gave him time. When he looked down the hallway, it gave him time for someone to be in there. And why is there lights on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck?
What the hell? Do you guys hear that?
Even the dogs are up.
What the hell?
But what fell?
Do you guys hear that?
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
A pretty frightening video. You can hear a woman crying at the end of the recording. And before that, we can hear what sounds like someone following him.
Yeah, I heard
He
that.
even turns the camera around. Now the question remains. What exactly had happened here that night?
Yeah, I don't know. Shadow in our home.
Switching to a different, older and quite bizarre recording, apparently captured
Our
by a group
house.
of friends in Russia. They
In
were
the
engaged
middle
in a
of the street.
conversation in
Our
someone's
house.
living room when supernatural activity seemed to emerge unexpectedly.
Okay, already red flags. Too much activity.
Ну нахуя тогда ты меня позвал нахуй сегодня? Просто с тобой посидеть надо, снимать. Дай лучше покурю. Нихуя у тебя не происходит, блядь. Все, наверное, у тебя, наверное, закончилось. Может, в банку упадет хотя бы. А?
What is that? Is that a fucking...
Ебать, что за хуйня?
Is that a furnace? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Ебать, что за хуйня? Включил. Смотри, нихуя себе.
Нихуя,
Ебать.
Да ну нахуй.
Пиздец. Нихуя себе.
Бля. Заебал.
I gotta find ways to like, translate into English.
Ебать.
Да
Нихуя
ну
себе.
нахуй.
Слышь, кребет кто-то.
Ёбаный в рот. Что за хуйня?
Yeah, see, to me, that's too much activity. When the light starts flashing like that,
Ты что, доебать решил, что ли?
Блядь. Ёбаный в рот.
Ебать, нихуя летает.
Да ну нахуй.
what do you call me, motherfucker? Excuse my language.
Ебать.
That kind of just came out. That is the former Marine in me.
Сука.
Не, пошли нахуй.
According to reports, paranormal incidents had been occurring in this location for quite some time, and this wasn't the first unusual event to happen there. However, with limited details provided, it's difficult to determine exactly what took place.
Well, KingFrostmare, I didn't see no demon activity. Okay, out of all those, okay, again, please like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, please do. If you don't it's free. It doesn't cost nothing. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, out of all this video here, in our 30 years, and again, you can't flip on a switch and have the activity start. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Of all those videos I just reacted to, in our 30 years, we've done hundreds of investigations. We had one thing happen to us, and that was footsteps. And I was coming out of it was it used to be a funeral home. It was abandoned for a couple years. Somebody moved into it, made it their house. Okay, cool as shit. The embalming room was upstairs off their bedroom. How freaking cool is that? I was coming up from their actual basement. They had wooden steps, and I was leaving. I went up you go up the steps, like 4 steps. You turn. There's a door. You're inside the house. I thought somebody was behind me. I thought one of our members was behind me because I heard footsteps on the wooden steps behind me. I was on top of the landing, getting ready to go open the door to go into the house from the actual basement, and I heard like 2 steps behind me, 2 footsteps. I thought it was one of our members. So that's the only time in our 30 years that any of that stuff has happened. So, yeah. So again, thank you for watching. Gonna go do some antiquing today. Haven't been antiquing since the wife got sick. So, and that was, well, we've been antiquing, but we haven't been out since we came back from Tombstone in February. So it's a warm day. Get out of the house. I don't mind. You think. So yeah, go spend money. So again, thank you for watching. I'm off Monday, so I will record a video for Wednesday, and I guess until we meet again. Bye bye.